Good morning, dreamers, and welcome back to Chasing Dreams Homestead. So, I got the bright idea to try to do a 3-day fast. Now, I've done intermittent fasting in the past, um, and it's been successful as far as helping with some of my gut issues, and also I lost some weight doing intermittent fasting. But the 3-day fast is not really so much about weight loss for me. I'm not doing it for weight loss, actually. I'm doing it for all the health benefits that come along with fasting that long. So once you hit that 24-hour mark, you really start to hit the autophagy part, and that's where your body's going to consume damaged and dead cells. Going further into the fast towards the 3-day mark, which is my goal, I will essentially reset my immune system, reset my gut flora, and my body will start to devour any dead cells or damaged cells. A lot of neurocognitive disorder cells that are damaged that lead to Alzheimer's, those kind of cells, they will get ate by my body because my body will no longer be using food as a fuel, and it will start to, you know, consume parts of the body that are not needed and not healthy for the body. I will also begin to lose about 0.5 pounds of fat per day after the 24-hour fast is over and it kicks into the following hours and days. Um, the big thing is, when you fast for that long, I'll stay very hydrated. I will allow myself to have coffee and some broth so that I don't lose too many electrolytes. The broth will have salt in it, obviously, and some minerals. Because my broth is made with Redmond sea salt. So that's a natural salt that's non-iodized and has lots of minerals in it. Um, when you fast that long, your body's going to increase the human growth hormone. That's a big thing as far as helping repair things, also boosting your metabolism and strengthening your muscles, believe it or not. So that's a big win for me as far as another reason that I want to fast that long. It will also help control my blood sugar levels and reduce my insulin dependency. Now, I've done a lot of research on fasting, and like I said, I've done intermittent fasting in the past, and I've never fasted for 3 days. So I'm curious to see how it makes my body feel, where I'm at, and, essentially if the health benefits are there. Now, some things I won't be able to obviously know for sure if the studies that I've read are accurate because I'm not going to do lab work. But I know I'll be able to tell overall if I feel a difference. Mama Dreams has autoimmune disorder. Fasting is something that they recommend for folks with that as well to help reduce those autoimmune disorder inflammations and help correct those as well. So by doing this fast, I will also help my body if there's any of those trying to pop up or surface. It will help my body reduce those. Another thing as far as the fasting goes, especially that long of a fast, back to the autophagy and the damaged cells, a lot of times damaged cells lead to cancer. So fasting that long helps reduce your risk of cancer. And there have actually been a lot of studies that suggest fasting will increase your life expectancy. They did some studies with mice and other animals, and then they did some human studies, and there has been a direct correlation in fasting and longevity. So I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to track it and see how it goes, and I'll let you guys follow along. This is mainly going to be kind of like a vlog, a video log of just how it makes me feel, how I'm feeling, what I experienced during the fast, and then, a follow-up of what I experienced after the fast. Now, I will say that I know I will lose some weight, but I'm going to hydrate very heavily, so it will not be water weight primarily. My starting weight was 263 pounds and 6 ounces. Ever since Jenna's wedding, I just stacked weight back on, and it's been kind of hard to get it off, even though I'm exercising and eating clean and all those things. So resetting my metabolism and my immune system and my gut is going to be huge for me. When I left Iraq, I started having stomach problems, and man, Iraq, wow, that's almost 20 years ago now. Almost 20 years ago that I was in Iraq. And ever since then, I've had stomach problems. So one thing I did notice when I was doing the intermittent fasting was that I had less bowel movements. Obviously, you've got less food in your body, less waste to be pushing out. But I really think that it's key to just let your organs rest, especially your digestive organs, and reset your gut flora every once in a while. So coming out of this fast, I plan to uh, slowly introduce foods again, but mainly I'm going to do, foods that are good for your gut. So we've actually got some kimchi and some different yogurts with probiotics and whatnot in it that I will be consuming after the fast to just try to help get that going in the right direction this time around. Just trying to think what else that I know at least. I mean, there's so many supposed health benefits to fasting, but let me say I'm not a doctor. So don't take this as medical advice. This is just something that I'm doing on my own health journey to try to improve my health, live longer, and live a better and more fulfilled life. It's also supposed to help with things like chronic fatigue, which is by some considered an autoimmune disorder. I do feel tired often, not as tired as I had felt before I discovered I had sleep apnea and have started using the CPAP machine, but I still feel tired often. So hopefully this will help. And again, like I said, I've never done a full 3-day fast. So I think like the longest in the past was maybe 26 hours. But so I'm just curious to see like how it feels in general, like what my body experiences. And hopefully coming out of this, I will have a marked difference in my neurocognitive, behavior, as far as I'll be able to think more clearly, less brain fog, less fatigue, all those things that are touted from a long fast. So follow along and I'll let you know how it feels and what I deal with along the way, y'all.